On this episode of TurnStyle, we're not even at a theme park. We're at the D23 Expo.
That's not even in Florida. That is a cool looking restaurant.
And you can see out by the road here, you got a spinning bob greeting people. They have a Galaga Miss Pac-Man in there too, which we'll peek inside and see. So there's the big boy himself. All right, so we got our glimpse of Bob's Big Boy. Now we're headed over to D23. So we are a long way from Kansas. We're a long way from home. We're a long way from Florida, to be honest. And we're here at the D23 Expo. For the first time, never been here before.
In California.
2019. And it's pretty cool to see all this stuff. I know for myself, I'm really excited to see all the stuff they have to talk about, what's happening at the Walt Disney World Resort, especially Epcot. But I'm told there's merchandise in this event as well.
There might be a few things to buy.
Yeah, we got to check out some makeup from Besame, some vinyl records, and then whatever else we can find. Not to mention, check out some Disney animation, Marvel superheroes. Looks like Marcy's already picked up her first souvenir. Where'd you get that?
We got this at the Pixar booth.
Pixar booth where they're handing out Pixar balls. So we got a Pixar ball to take home. And if you're interested in this stuff, if you dig things all Disney related and Disney park related, definitely want to subscribe to Retro Spectrum. Why not click the like button while you're there? Not everyone knows this about me, but one of my favorite Pixar movies is Bug's Life. And this is actually the first time we visited Disneyland where a Bug's Land no longer exists. So Marcy and I are going to go check out Heimlich over here from the Choo Choo Train. This is the actual ride vehicle, and it still exists here at D23. I'm absolutely loving this. You can get your pictures taken with Buzz and Woody, but the Cars version of Buzz and Woody. That's just so ridiculously cool. So I don't know how you feel, Marcy, but this is already overwhelming. So many of our favorite things all in place. I'm getting kind of stir crazy. I don't know what to hit up first. But we saw the cool Avenger stuff. I noticed some Epcot stuff over there, and I got the hat on. It just seems like the right thing to do. What all of our friends are talking about, what we're super excited about, it's all the park stuff in here, but you have a ton of stuff that's going to happen at Epcot, and we're going to go check out all the signs. Gotta love those logos, new and old. If they're really bringing these back, I'll be super excited. Now, Marcy's checking out this model. Important thing to say is, this is not a map. This is just a model featuring some of the new stuff we're going to see. So some of the things you're seeing here, Mexico is featured here. So we're definitely going to see some new stuff in Mexico. Moana, the whole Moana Journey of Water thing. What's this guy over here? This must be the play area, don't you think, Marcy? Because it kind of has the Wonders of Life look to it. And above that, Journey into Imagination. So excited that we'll see some new things over at Journey into Imagination. Point out some of these cool vintage looking posters you got for Epcot going on now. What are some of the ones you're seeing on this wall here?
So let's see, some of my favorites, maybe World of Motion is really cool. Wonders of Life. Universe of Energy.
They got an interesting one for that new space restaurant up here, but since it doesn't have a name yet, there's no name on the poster. You can see there's so many posters. They continue over here. Now these are not things to come. There are old attractions, there are new attractions, and this is just a celebration of everything. So you can see the new play area coming up there, and of course Figment. We love Figment. Kitchen Cabaret. What are your thoughts on that one, Mars? Journey of Water, featuring Moana, inspired by Moana. That's a new one we're excited about. And then right above it, possibly my favorite one, and I really wish they sold this, Horizons. I wish it wasn't so high up so I could take a photo of it. Yeah, so we're very excited for these attractions. You get to see the new Runaway Railway costumes, also Tron costumes over here and the actual vehicle themselves. So just a great opportunity for us people from Disney World to see what we have coming soon. Let's pan around here. What are your thoughts on this? How excited are you for this attraction?
It looks like it's going to have a large seating capacity.
Yeah.
So that's good for crowds.
Here's a quick look at the model of the ship that you're going to be staying in when you go to Galaxy's Edge, when you stay at Galaxy's Edge, that new hotel they're building. And you're supposed to be in a ship, so they have a model available here which looks really, really cool. We got to ride Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time yesterday, and we got to see these cool little creatures, and they have them on display here at D23.
Is this a real thing?
Yeah, it's the Avengers area coming to Paris. What are you thinking?
It's impressive. It's big.
This one right here kind of has a spider vibe to it, this little logo. Behind us, here is some of the cool, there's a spider bot down here. This is a lot of the cool Spider-Man stuff. So despite the fact that Disney and Sony aren't playing nice right now, really cool Spider-Man exhibit. I'm excited to see some of the Spider-Man stuff that shows up at the park. What happened to you?
Either I shrunk or these things are huge.
And we're now entering the Marvel Studios area. Another Marvel Studios area. This one's different than the one we saw earlier. Some of the characters highlighted here is characters that are going to be seen on Disney Plus, and then into some of the new movies on the side. Very, very cool. Then the new Falcon and Winter Soldier show coming out to Disney Plus, which we were able to purchase today, which is really cool. So now we know our Disney Plus will be ready come November. But one of the cool things that they've announced with Falcon in that, he's going to have Captain America's shield, but he's not going to be called Captain America. He's still going to be called the Falcon, which I kind of like that. And then other costumes, we got Loki hanging out back there, the Vision, Scarlet Witch, and of course Hawkeye getting his own series as well. Here's the Thor costume from Endgame. He's got a little bit more of a belly on that one. I think I would fit in that one. I think I would fit in that one. That's a good one. So rarely do I find a shirt in my size, but they took care of me here today. Awesome. It's even got the holes, just like most of my clothing. Our friend Brian made sure that we came all the way over here to the Lucasfilm area. Everyone seems really excited about that new Mandalorian show that's coming out for Disney Plus.
It's a Star Wars thing.
It's a Star Wars thing. Listen to the background. We're at D23, and they have Simpsons music playing in the background. Let that sink in. So weird. So where have you brought us out to?
This is the Disney Music Emporium booth, where there's a lot of really cool records. I've seen some CDs, a turntable, and a cassette player.
Tell us about this cassette player, because I mean, we've seen turntables. You and I love to check out turntables, but a cassette player, that's a little different. So this is a Crosley cassette player. Looks old, looks vintage, but it's brand new. $60. All right, so what records did you end up picking up?
So some of the first things that we got today, the Enchanted Tiki Room repressing.
This is a book, right?
This is a book and a record, and that's pretty fantastic. And then Brandon got really excited for this one. Who Framed Roger Rabbits from Mondo Records.
So very cool. Happy to go home with some vinyl. Gonna be fun trying to pack it on for the airplane. So even with Galaxy's Edge rolling out here in Disneyland and already doing previews in Disney World, D23, they haven't forgotten about Pandora. And I still think Pandora stands up to anything at Galaxy's Edge. I think it's a really phenomenal area, even though I'm not
It's an impressive land.
I'm not the biggest fan of the movies, but the land, the Pandora, the world of Avatar, very, very cool experience as a whole. We're at Animal Kingdom. And they have a whole room here just dedicated to all your favorite blue avatars from Pandora. Tons of really cool Haunted Mansion artwork here. But the one that killed me, like, this is called Happiest Haunts Around the World by Jose Menendez. It's the hitchhiking ghosts, some of the other ghosts riding It's a Small World. It's hilarious. What are you in line for?
Makeup. This is the Sleeping Beauty eyeshadow palette from Besame.
Cool.
And this isn't just any old eyeshadow palette. Check this out. It is a replica of the book from the movie. Absolutely beautiful. Open that up. Get yourself a mirror. And it tells you some of the colors to use on Princess Aurora.
Now, if I remember, this premiered at the event.
Yes, this just came out. You'll be able to buy this on their website as well as their Burbank store. But it's got colors that are based on the actual cells from the movie.
And unlike Snow White had colors, the Snow White package had colors of Snow White. This one had colors of Maleficent too?
It does. It looks like it has colors from both. So I did not pick up all of the pieces, but I did pick up 2 others. I picked up the blush palette as well as the Maleficent lipstick.
So that is the end of our experience at D23 2019. We only went one day and we're exhausted. So I can't imagine what it's like for these people who come out to the event and they have 3 full days at the event. I can't even imagine what that's like. And then put onto that the people who are dressed up, all that fancy stuff. It's a crazy event. And I would say this, if you're a fan of Disney, it would be a great event for you to attend one of these years. Remember, it only shows up every 2 years. And I don't know the dates for the next one, but it should be in 2021. So we'll be interested to see what's going to happen at that event.